going. I hung out with Bostonian Reggie, Mike, last night. We went to go see Kamasi Washington in Cambridge, and the show was absolutely amazing. He's on tour right now, and he's going to be traveling around the US for a little bit, and then he's heading off traveling around the planet, and you guys should go see him. He's like the real deal. I gotta say, for me, it's probably the first time I've ever heard music that I listened to live. It was very spiritually rewarding, very moving. It was incredible, absolutely incredible. 2 drummers, bass, guitar, keyboard. They had this 17-year-old keyboard player with them that was amazing. And then Kamasi on sax and a trombone player. It was just phenomenal. And a vocalist who sung both words and musical vocals, not words. And it's just amazing. Still processing that. I'll probably be processing that for a few days, but go check out his website and go see him. Incredible. You won't be disappointed. Also, I did see from, I think it's Brain Feeder is the label that they're on, and the vinyl release is coming out on October 2nd. So Mike also prompted me into making a video because he says I hadn't made a video in a while and I should get on it. So I have been listening to a bunch of stuff. I haven't been buying a lot of stuff. I've been just basically going through my collection, and but you know, as I always say, some of the best digging to be had is on one's own shelves. So I'll just share a few things with you. I don't know, I think I got like half a dozen records or more. And I'll, you know the deal, and you know me. A lot of it's jazz. I think most of it's jazz or jazz oriented. So anyway, thanks for the inspiration, Mike. Anyway, the first thing I'll share is Henry Threadgill. Yeah. Anyway, I had this one digitally for a long time, and really wanted to get it on vinyl. It's as amazing as it sounds and looks. I don't know if you can see those cats there, but I'd say this is a very spiritual album. Lots of wordless vocals. Just amazing. The first track alone just sucks you right in. So cool. Yeah, anyway, if you see this, grab it. It's a good one. Also, Yusef Lateef. I haven't listened to this one in a little bit. I'd forgotten how amazing it is. Spiritual jazz, but also kind of I don't know how to describe this one. This one's really cool. It's has a world influence on it, as most of his recordings do. This one's a little bit funkier though. And again, quite spiritual. At some point he goes into a vocalization, and I don't know if he's speaking Chinese, trying to speak Chinese, just mimicking the sound of it. It works though. It's pretty cool. This is a good one, and a promo copy. It's on Blue and Green Atlantic. Then there's a DJ promo copy stamp on the label as well. That's a good one. This one is not jazz. Skip Mahoney and the Casuals. This is a soul record. It's absolutely fantastic. I've been listening to this one a lot. Deep stuff. kind of gospel-y. Just the shit. This album is amazing. This one is a cutout, but I think it was also probably like a radio station copy because a couple of the tracks are highlighted, and it's in pretty damn good shape. Black Soul, band from Senegal, who I believe ended up in France, and that's probably where this was recorded. This one's amazing. Kind of like psychedelic soul. It's a white label promo. It's just a fun record. It's got really great energy to it. Singing is all in English. What I recollect. This is a great album. Again, it's fun. You know, it's good to put on while you're having folks over or making dinner or whatever. Very upbeat, very positive record. This was on my list for a while, and I was really excited when I came across it. It's a nice copy too, still in the shrink. Jack Bruce from Cream, bass player. This is a kind of a departure for him, in the sense there's no vocals on this, and it's definitely a jazz album. I posted this on the Facebook group, and I was saying that I found this in the rock section. This is not a rock record by any stretch of the imagination. John McLaughlin on here, and Dick Hextall Smith is absolutely amazing on saxophone. Just incredible. This is a you know, what does Chris call it? A hard file. This album is amazing. So worth the wait. And again, you know, if you're thinking, you know, Cream and rock, that album has very little to do with that. It's free jazz. It's a keeper. This one is also a departure. Soul singer Billy Paul. He had a hit. And the title is eluding me at the moment. Maybe I'll put it in the video. But this one is psychedelic soul. There's not as many tracks as you would imagine for a soul album, especially a singer. And they're longer and they're kind of psychedelic. The sounds get very experimental. Just a fantastic listen. It looks kind of beat. This one's a promo, but I cleaned up the album and it washed up real good. Again, a real departure for him. A standout album, I would say. Got a promo stamp on it as well. Just love the jacket art too. It's really awesome. If you like soul music, pick it up. It kind of reminds me of the Temptations' Psychedelic Shack a little bit. That same kind of vibe. Last one, and I'll give you a quick little story about this one. Dr. Too Much, Frank Lowe. So this is a label, Karma, that I've been kind of obsessed with in the past 6 months. This one took me a while to get my hands on, and it's such a unique recording. Very unique recording. It's very, the first track is just Frank playing his horn, and it's very sparse. Almost kind of reminds me of the more avant-garde Roscoe Mitchell kind of stuff. It's very sparse, and it just sucks you right in from there. I've been talking with the label owner, Dan, and when I picked up this album, I reached out to him and was like, dude, you gotta tell me a story about this album. And he was saying that one of the horn players was late for the session, so they called another guy, and he came in, and they both ended up showing up. And when the album came out, he took a little bit of critique. Folks were basically saying that the solos felt, kind of manufactured, like they had been cut out on tape and then put together. And he explained to me, basically, I'll paraphrase, but basically he said that Frank was standing in the middle of the session and would point to the different musicians, and they would stop and start solos. And he said it was incredible, and it sounds incredible when you listen to it. It really is one of the most unique recordings of this style. Dan says it was recorded in his loft. It's definitely a loft session, has that live feel to it. You can hear speaking and stuff like that. And I forget which track, one of these tracks ends, and I'm pretty sure it's Frank. You hear him say, "Hey, did you get that?" And then the tape cuts. Just wonderful. Kind of a hard piece to find. Frank Loeb, Dr. Too Much. That's my shares. Got some more stuff that I got to share with you guys. I'll be back. Hope you're doing well. If you're in the States, hope you're having a good summer. It's fucking hot as hell here. My space is on the 3rd floor here, so I haven't been spending much time up here. I've been mostly listening to music downstairs. But again, hope you all are well. Feel free to comment, and been watching all your videos. It's been fantastic. You guys have been way more active than I have. Hopefully I'll change that, especially as the fall kicks in. So, till next time, see you guys on the flip side.